In this video, I'm going to discuss how do we evaluate lead-to-account matching solutions for Salesforce. Here's our top 10 list for evaluation criteria. Number 1, is the solution native to Salesforce? This is important for a few different reasons. 1, if the solution does ping a third party and use API calls, there could be a delay in matching your lead to an account and then routing it to the right rep. We've seen other solutions on the market where this delay is 15 to 20 minutes. Obviously not ideal if you're trying to follow up with your leads right away. Third parties will also introduce risk that something goes wrong in that connection and leads don't get matched or routed. It's also going to consume API calls. And since lead-to-account matching can be an API-intensive process, this might present challenges in your overall Salesforce environment. And finally, a native Salesforce solution is going to make sure that your data stays in Salesforce, important for GDPR compliance. Next is that matching in real time. So like I said before, in number 1, please test this when you're evaluating a solution and make sure that it's in real time or near real time. Again, some solutions can take up to 15, 20 minutes to actually make a match and then route that back to the sales rep. So if you can't have those types of delays in your environment, then make sure that you test that and make sure it's real time. Email domains is going to be the most reliable way to match leads to accounts. A lot of companies will use multiple email domains, so it's really important that you have a solution that supports not just one email domain, but multiple email domains on an account. Next is you don't want to have to manage a website field or manage these email domains fields or purchase a third-party solution that's going to enrich your accounts to provide these email domain fields. So ideally, you have a solution, again, native to Salesforce. It's going to automatically update the email domains on the account for you. That way you don't have to maintain anything. There's no additional cost. And as the team uses the solution, it just gets smarter over time and more leads match over time. Next is, does the solution actually match your existing leads in your Salesforce instance? Right? You probably already have a lot of leads in your system. Will the solution you implement go through and retroactively match those existing leads? And not only that, but going forward, if a lead's in your system that's not matched, but then you add an account with the proper email domain, will the solution you have go back and recheck all of your existing leads on some periodic basis and try to match them? Really important to make sure you have a solution that can do that, so that way over time, a higher and higher percentage of your leads in your system will be matched to existing accounts. This goes back to being native Salesforce, but does the solution you choose give you the ability to put a related list of matched leads on the account? That way your sales team can quickly look at an account, see existing contacts and your matched leads all in one place so they can properly execute an account-based sales strategy. Really important. Next is custom matching criteria. So things like geography match. For example, you might have an account with the same email domain as another account. And just give you a quick example, you might have a Coca-Cola US account and then you might have a Coca-Cola UK account, but they both use coca-cola.com as the email domain. So does a solution support the ability to say only match to the US if the country's US and only match to UK if the country's UK? That's just one example. That's just a geography match example. But does your solution also provide custom matching criteria? Does your solution do lead routing, and does it do it in a flexible way? So when a lead does match an account, a lot of times you're going to want to update that lead owner to match either the account owner or some other user lookup field on the account. Really important to have a solution that can do this. That way 100% of your leads that get matched can get routed to the right sales rep. That way you can follow up almost immediately. Does a solution integrate with Salesforce's native lead assignment rules? Again, going back to the importance of being a native Salesforce solution, ideally you're going to want something that integrates with lead assignment rules. That way you can have one solution that if the lead is matched, it'll route to the account owner or other custom user field. But if there's no match, you can then fall back on native lead assignment rules. And then finally, is there an option to auto convert leads into the matched accounts? Today, you might just want to match leads and keep them as leads in the system. But over time, you might say, actually, we should be converting, leads that match to a customer account or leads that match to partner accounts. Having that option is going to give you more flexibility in the future. So this is our top 10 for evaluation criteria. I'm now going to switch gears and I'm going to talk about how Align.ly Lead-to-Account addresses each one of these solutions, and we'll jump into Salesforce to do that. Align.ly Lead-to-Account is native Salesforce, can be installed right through the Salesforce App Exchange, doesn't use any third-party databases to do the account matching, doesn't use API calls, really easy to install and get set up. Right from the App Exchange, you can start a 7-day free trial today. Align.ly Lead-to-Account matches leads in real time. Let me show you how that works. So if I go to leads and create a new lead, just give it my name here. We're going to say, I'm going to match this to the 3M account, 3m.com. And if I go ahead and hit save, what you'll notice is in real time, we match right to the 3M account. And also, these fields right here are formula fields. So we're actually pulling these fields in right from the 3M account onto the lead record. So we can pull in who is the account owner, what account type, get the actual industry from the account, and employee size. So you can bring in any fields through a formula field through the matched account. Align.ly Lead-to-Account supports multiple email domains. So if I actually go click right into this account for 3M, you're going to notice that we have 2 email domains in this email domains field. This is a field that we add and we manage as part of the Align.ly Managed package. And we can support as many email domains as you need. Next, we're going to automatically update the email domains based on the contacts that are on the account. So let's go add an example. So let's go create a new contact. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly create this. And instead of, I'm going to give it like a 3m.ca. Let's suppose that this is a Canadian headquarters for 3M. So let's go ahead and hit save this contact. Now, you're going to see right now email domains is just 3m and mmm.com. If I go run Align.ly again, so let's just go open this in a new tab. I'm going to manually run it. You can run it on manual jobs or you can schedule it to run. So let's just go ahead and run it. And it's going to go ahead and update email domains. Now, if I refresh this, so you're going to see 3m.ca is now also on the email domains. So what this means for you is as your team adds contacts to accounts and uses Salesforce, it's going to get smarter and smarter over time. This is really important because for you in operations, it means that you don't have to manage a website field or manually update email domains or purchase a third-party solution to enrich your account data. Now, another big benefit of using Align.ly is we can match all of your existing leads in your database. But not only that, but as you add accounts and as you add contacts with the additional unique email domains, we'll run through all your existing leads again and try to match those to accounts. So, for example here, I just added 3m.ca. Let's say we had 10 leads in the database with this email domain that are currently unmatched. The next time Align.ly runs, those 10 leads will now get matched to this 3M account. So what this means is your database on the lead side is constantly being matched to accounts, and over time, a higher and higher percentage of your leads will be matched to existing accounts. Let's go look at our related list. So this is a standard related list in Salesforce, and it's part of the Align.ly Managed package. So you can see from a sales perspective, they'll be able to see all of the current contacts on the account, but they'll also be able to see their matched leads. So from an account-based sales perspective, really important to give your team all the leads and contacts in one place on the account record. Custom matching criteria is another really important feature in Lead-to-Account Matching. If I go to reports, I'm going to go to this accounts with email domains report. This is a pre-built report, part of the Align.ly managed package. And what you'll see here, I just want to highlight, we have two accounts for Accenture. One is UK and one's US. Now, so what we did here, and they both use Accenture.com. So what we did is we turned on Align.ly's geography match feature and set to exact match on country. So what this means is leads will only match Accenture UK if the leads country matches the account's country, which is United Kingdom. Same is true for the US. So that's how, if multiple locations or multiple accounts use the same email domain, you can route and be more specific in how you route. Options for geography match are exact match on country, state and country, city, state, and country, and then postal code on zone. We also have the ability to match on any custom criteria that you want. Lead routing is another really important feature of Lead-to-Account Matching. So I just changed the owner of 3M to Michael Nato. I just want to show you how this works. So what we can do is on matched account, we can update the lead owner to match the account owner or any other user lookup field on the account. So for example, say you don't want to use account owner, but you want to add a custom field and maybe you have it called inside sales owner, and you maintain that with who's the inside salesperson that should be following up with net new leads. You can use that to route or update the lead owner to route to that inside sales owner. So let me just show you how this works. So Michael Nato here is the account owner for 3M. So I'm just going to create a new lead for 3M. And we'll just call this route example, just so we can track it easy. 3M, rx@3m.com. And normally I would be the account owner here, right? Because I'd be creating the lead. But if I go ahead and save this, what you'll see is the lead owner is updated to Michael Nato, and the lead was matched to an account. Again, going to happen in real time. Going hand in hand with lead routing is an integration with lead assignment rules. So let's go show you how that's set up. So if I go to setup and I go to lead assignment rules, and I just have a quick example here set up, but all you have to do is add a assignment rule as your number one in the sort order. And it's going to be a formula. Basically what this is saying is if there's a matched account, then keep it as the same user. And this is because Align.ly is actually updating the lead owner before lead assignment rules run. So it's updating lead owner and that matched account before lead assignment rules run. So we can check to see if it's blank. If it's not, just keep the same user. If it is blank, then run your existing lead assignment rules and route it to the right rep. So really simple to keep your existing lead assignment rules. You don't have to make changes to them. All you have to do is just add this simple rule and you're off and running. And then finally, an additional feature is the ability to convert matched leads to contacts into their matched account. This is an optional feature you can turn on, turn off. You also have granular control over what leads do get converted. So for example, you can say only convert leads that might match customer accounts, or maybe leads that match partner accounts. Or maybe you convert leads where there's been at least one marketing engagement in the last 30 days. I'm just making this up, but I'm just showing you the flexibility of what you can do with auto-convert if you choose to use that feature. There's no problem with turning it off and just keeping your leads matched to accounts. So that's it. I hope this video helps with your evaluation of lead-to-account matching solutions. Again, Align.ly can be installed right from the Salesforce App Exchange. It's a native Salesforce app. We have a 7-day free trial. We're also more than happy to set you up with a one-on-one personalized demo, walk you through the solution, and make sure it's going to meet your needs. So feel free to reach out. We'd love to chat and get to know you, and looking forward to working with you. Thanks.